Hello everyone, my name is Svetozar, that's Amilingo online, and today we're gonna have another class of English. Today we will listen to an interesting podcast, the title of which is It's Hard to Believe. So what will be hard to believe? What do you think? Do we have any ideas? Well, let's wait for students and start our class. And meanwhile, as usual, I'm getting ready with my documents. So I can see some students. Well, hello to everyone. Hi guys, how are you feeling today? Alexander, Vitali, and Neb. How should I call you? Neb. Bon appetit. Alexander.
Hello.
Hello to you. So, actually, hello to everyone. How are you feeling today? Alexander, what about you?
I'm fine. I'm great.
Oh, okay. So are you having your meal or something? Or just having a snack, a little snack?
A little snack?
Mm-hmm. Well, are you eating anything just to have a snack? No?
Yes, I ate a sweet.
Okay, sounds sweet. Do you like sweets?
A candy.
Okay. A chocolate one?
Sorry?
A chocolate one?
No, it's not chocolate. It's like a marmalade.
I see. You like sweet stuff.
It's for my brain.
Okay, yeah, that's a good thing because we're gonna work hard. We'll listen to some record today and discuss it. So, hello everyone, Mikhail, Vitali. Okay, again, I have to call you senior and junior. Well, and if you've got a new student, how should I call you? Neb, is that your name? Can you hear me? Neb? Yes. No? You can hear me? I cannot hear you very well, actually.
Oh, do you talk with me?
Yeah, that's it. So, what's your name, please?
My name is Neufel. I am new in this chat room.
I'm sorry?
I said I'm new in this chat room.
Can you write it? Can you write your name?
Well, as far as I got Nev, but Nev. Well, I guess that was the name. Good. So I will wait for Nev, or well, I know maybe I have mispronounced his name. He'll come back and tell us what his name is. So, guys, what's news? Vitali Junior, are you ready with the piece of news yesterday?
No, today I'm not ready because it's yeah, I don't have a time. I didn't have a time for it really. It was really hard day, working day. Yes.
It has been a hard working day, the last day of the week. Well,
yeah.
Will you work tomorrow?
What?
Will you work tomorrow?
No. It's my out day will tomorrow.
My day off.
Day off. Yes. Sorry.
Nice. Okay. So who is ready with a piece of news to tell us, to share something interesting, inspiring, positive? No negative news, please. Well, because we can hear them every day from TV, from radio, from internet, from everywhere. Yesterday, our class finished not in a very positive way. That is two pieces of news, and both of them were really negative as far as
Yeah, right.
So who's got a kind of a positive piece of news to share with everyone? Alexander, what about you? You've got a candy. That's good. It's positive.
Yes.
Where did you get it? Did you buy it? You steal it?
So I bought it.
Bought it. Okay.
Yes.
Aren't you lying there? No?
Sorry?
Joking. Never mind. Do you often buy candies, Alexander?
When they are finished,
Yes. When I am renowned of candies. When I'm renowned, to be renowned of something. When I'm renowned of candies. When I'm renowned of candies, I buy new ones.
Yes.
Okay. I see. So you really like candies. What about chocolate? Do you like chocolate?
I like chocolate.
Okay. So you like everything that is sweet, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Almost everything.
Almost everything. I see. Well, let's
I
consider.
just don't like sugar.
You don't like sugar.
Yes.
What about honey? Well, you do because you are
Honey.
you are Winnie the Pooh, so you like honey. You must like honey, don't you? So Alexander, do you like honey?
Yes, I like honey. Yes.
That's evidence. Okay. Do you like Winnie the Pooh, this character?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Sorry, I have asked too many questions. Okay, so let's choose another victim to be tortured by my questions. So, so a new student. So, what's your name again, please? Neb, is that your name?
Yes, that's my name. My name
Okay,
is
great. So, where do you come from, Neb?
What?
Where do you come from?
I am from Algeria. I have 19 old years.
Okay, I see. Do you speak French?
What?
Do you speak French?
Je peux parler, oui, je peux parler français aussi.
Super. D'accord. Oui, okay, but
Bravo.
English, yeah, we will talk English. So you have come at the class English. If you wish, you can join my class of French on Sunday. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So, and tell me, please, how long have you been learning English, and what for? Why do you need English? Just for yourself, for work, for traveling?
What? I can't hear you.
You cannot hear me.
Yes.
No, you cannot. So, my question is about English. Why do you learn English? What do you learn English for?
Sorry, I can't understand.
You cannot understand.
Yes.
Well, but you can speak. So tell me a few words about yourself, please. Tell me what you do in your life.
Can you write me the question?
Well, okay, I'll try. So, just a second, please. Well, let it be. What do you do?
Maybe you make your sounds loudly. Can you do it?
I guess there are some noise in your room, some children. Have you got children, or these are brothers and sisters? Never?
I hear children on the last lesson. Maybe it's Vitaly's children, no?
I don't think so. Well, I think these are children from Neb's room.
Oh no, it's I don't have children. Sorry. It's okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
not yet.
okay.
Okay.
It's interesting sound.
Girlfriend, so
Alexander, maybe you?
It's not the noise is from maybe Alexander. Is it from your room?
No.
No, Alexander got a cat. Molina. By the way, can we see your cat?
They're they're not here.
They are not here, so there are several cats.
Two cats.
You got two cats. Well, I remember just about one. You told about Mardina. What about another cat?
Yes, yeah, I didn't say about another cat.
Yeah, you wanted to keep it a secret. So come on, tell us what's his name. His name or her name?
We in our family we call them in different names. For example, I call her Black.
Black. So you
Yes.
call her Black, or in Russian like Black? Don't you try? That is the original name. Black.
I call her like a adjective Black because she's black.
Black. Okay. Good.
But some people call her Bagheera and Macaca.
That's hilarious. Okay. Good. Anyway, so we've got two she cats. Not a he cat and she cat, but two she cats. Two
She cat, yeah.
Two she cats. Okay. Macaca and Marina.
Yeah.
Black and Marina. I see. Okay, that's curious. Well, I've also got two cats, a she cat and a he cat. Well, so these are not your kids making some noise in the room. So I guess that's in Mikhail's room. Just he was trying to say, oh, what's the no? That's false. Okay. Okay, good. So let's come back to my question. So I have tortured a little bit Alexander, and now I'd like to torture a little bit Alexander Senior. So Alexander Senior, are you ready to be tortured?
You mean me?
Yeah, you are.
Vitaly Senior.
Vitaly Senior.
That's it. So
I'm
first,
ready to be tortured, but what do you want from your torture?
well, I don't know yet. I'm gonna decide while torturing you. So the first question is: are you ready with a piece of news? No, isn't accepted.
Okay. We are having rain now.
It is raining.
Raining. Yes, it's raining now.
We can just say because
after it was so hot, it's a good news.
Well,
to have rain.
I don't know if I can believe you. Maybe it's just you're saying it just because you haven't prepared a piece of news. Now you have just invented.
No. I don't have any piece of news for today.
That's
but it's maybe good that I don't have good news, but I don't have bad news too.
Either.
Maybe it's better.
So you cannot.
Yes, I don't have them either. Well, I prefer either.
Yeah, because you prefer American variant.
Yes, American.
Do you have a neutral news?
Neutral.
Thanks, Alexander. Yeah, because what's that? No news, no bad, no good. What about neutral news? Well, raining. It's raining.
It's raining, and today it was day for me, day of chatting and meeting. I met one person that I know for a very long time, and I didn't see her for a very long time. It was a unaccepted meeting, so
unexpected meeting.
Unexpected meeting, so I am in my thoughts until now.
Okay, you said with her.
What?
You said with her.
With her, yes, with her.
Friend of yours. Okay, so you have been chatting with her. You met her. Was it a virtual meeting or a true one, a real one?
Real one.
Okay.
In reality.
Great. That's much better than chatting, because you said like a lot of chatting, like not chatting. You know, the word chat is associated for me with some.
Not on computer, just in real world.
I see. And where did you go?
We went to the cafe. We drink tea and have a little chat.
Okay, good. That's nice. So it's nice to see old friends we haven't seen for ages. Good. Okay. Well, and it has been raining all the day round, or just it started raining just now?
It started just now.
Okay, a few minutes ago it started raining. So you are lucky that you didn't get into the rain when you were outside.
Yes.
Good. Okay. So let it be. Let's consider this piece of news of yours. What about you, Mikhail?
I don't have a good news for today. Every day I try to remember some news before the lesson, and
well,
it's a very hard period in the last part of summer. We have not good news, only bad.
Come on. Well, I told you already that it's not obligated to prepare a piece of news with Ukraine. It can be everything you wish. And you have an access to the internet, and there are a lot of sources of information about.
Yes, I read a lot of articles. I have a big RSS, like a stream.
Everyone has got an access, I guess, to the internet, and so you can prepare. I told you that it shouldn't be long, complicated article, just several sentences, but something interesting, something new, something funny, something hilarious. Okay, good. So, so if you don't get ready, if you're not ready next week, guys, I will think of, I don't know, ways of punishments. I don't know how, but I'll think of during the weekend. So, okay. Now, today we're gonna talk about, it's hard to believe that is actually the title of our class, but first I'd like to ask you a question about cinema. So do you often go to the cinema, Vitali Jr.?
Yeah, I often go. I try to visit new films. I like to watch new film, and I go to with my. I try to go with my friends, with girlfriend, and even with my family, parents, like this.
Well, even you said even with my family. You mean that
Yeah.
you try to go to with everyone, just with?
Yes, I like to go to the film with someone because after this film I like to discuss it.
Okay, so you'd better say not. I like to go to the film. I like to go to the movies or
To
to
the movies.
or I like to go to see a film with my friends and discuss it. It's after with them. Okay, so when did you go to the cinema last time?
It was maybe half of years ago. I don't know how it's right. 6 months ago.
You have just said that you like to go into the movie.
Yeah, but now it's no, a problem in Ukraine. But I don't speak about problems, but about news, but just it, and I really don't have time to relax and join this film. So
I see. Okay, you don't feel like going to the movie right now. You know the expression, I don't feel like doing something. I don't feel like...
I don't feel...
I don't feel like doing... I don't feel like going to the movie. I don't feel like talking now. I don't feel like sleeping. I don't feel like eating anything. I don't feel like anything. So it's when you really don't want to do something, you can say, but now I don't feel like going to the movie because I've got a lot of problems to solve and a lot of work to do. Is that right, Vitali Jr.?
Yeah, yes.
So could you repeat it once again, please, using this very sentence, this very...
I don't feel like going to the movie because I feel not good today.
Today or in this?
No, I mean not good at all.
Okay, you can say I haven't felt good lately.
Lately.
No, lately. Recently, if you wish. Okay. Good. Althea, hello to you.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. A little bit sleepy, but okay. Nice to see you again. What about you? Are you ready with a piece of news?
No, I haven't any good news.
You cannot say I haven't. You can say I have no news, or I don't have any news, or I haven't got any news, but not I haven't any news, okay? So I will type just 3 sentences, 3 variants possible to say. I don't have any news, or I haven't got any news, or I have no news. Okay?
I have no news.
I have no news, the shorter form. Okay. Why not? You say, no news is good news. You know this expression? Actually, Vitali Senior tried to explain it a little bit. So he said it just in other words. No news is good news. I'm sorry, there is a typo mistake. Good. Yes. No news is good news. That's so, Althea. Do you agree with it, Althea?
Of course.
Why do you?
Absolutely.
Could you explain me why do you agree?
No news is good news.
Yeah. How do you understand this very expression?
I think if you haven't any news, you haven't got any news. So it means that nothing happens.
It means that
everything is okay.
It means that everything is okay.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. It means that things are the same. They haven't got worse. Neither worse nor better. So if you have no news, it means that you have no bad news. And if you have no bad news, it's already good piece of news. That's the philosophy of this expression. Okay, but as far as you can see, you are in good mood, aren't you? Are you in a good mood, Alfia?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. Is there any particular occasion for that, or just the day has been great and you are looking forward to? I'm looking forward to have some rest on the weekend.
The question for me?
Yeah, that's for you.
No, I haven't any rest. I haven't got any rest.
Mm-hmm.
So, but today maybe was day not as heavy as usual.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Today's day hasn't been, because it hasn't finished yet, so we can say today's day hasn't been very hard.
Yes.
Okay. Good. So let's continue to talk a little bit about cinema. Evgeny has come and left. I wanted to ask him a question, but okay. Talking about cinema, as far as I go, so Vitaly likes going to the movies, but he hasn't gone there recently too often because he doesn't feel like going there. What about you, Vitaly, senior? Do you like going to the movies?
I like to go there, but recently I don't have much time, so I visit only animated cartoons with my daughter.
Okay. Well, why do you say actually you're the second person who says I visit an animated cartoon? Vitaly Jr. said the same. Is that because you are both Vitalis?
Maybe.
But better to say I go to see an animated cartoon in the movies with my daughter. I like to go to see a movie, but not visit a film or visit an animated cartoon. Okay. Okay.
I got mistake.
So Vitaly Senior, could you repeat, please? I didn't get. I got, but I want you to repeat the correct way.
Okay. Recently, I went to the movie only to the animated cartoons with my daughter.
I have gone. I have gone to the cinema recently.
I've gone to the cinema recently.
To watch, you see?
To watch animated cartoons.
With my daughter.
With my daughter.
That's good. Now it's correct. Well, actually, next week we will have a class of English dedicated to word order in the English sentence, because as far as I have noticed, well, many students of English have some problems with it. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. So there are strict rules. How to make up a sentence in English, so you should better stick to rules to sound English, okay? But we will discuss it next week, so don't miss the class.
I'll try. I'll try not to.
No, just I'm addressing myself to everyone, of course, including you. I will be happy to see you all at my classes. Okay, so I see. And what is the last animated cartoon that you saw with your daughter, Vitaly Senior?
Oh, what
was the last animated cartoon that you saw?
I don't remember, to be straight. There are so many of them.
Okay, so your daughter is a real fan of animated cartoons.
Yes, like every of children.
I see. Okay. What about you? Do you like them? Do you enjoy watching them? They are really hilarious sometimes.
I like when she likes.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Good. So you don't remember, but you don't remember. Well, I guess that for you it's not important the animated cartoon. For you, that's important the visit, like kind of spending some time with your daughter. That's how old is she?
She's 7.
She's 7. Okay, very nice age. When you were 7, did you like animated cartoons? That is.
Yes, of course, but I only had this. Ability to visit not so I had abilities not so often.
I'm sorry, may I correct you a little bit? I think you want to say not ability, but a possibility.
Yes, possibilities.
So I didn't have.
I didn't have possibility to go to the movies so often.
I see. Okay. Well, yeah. In the past, it wasn't that maybe cheap and so on. There were not so many.
There were not so many films,
right.
so many movies.
That's right. Okay, I see. Good. Well, Alfia, what about you? Are you going to visit? Are you going to go to the movies this weekend?
No, I don't like cinemas.
You don't like cinema? Why not? What are the reasons for which you don't like movies? I mean, going to the movies, going to the cinema.
Usually, I like only comedies. Can I say that?
Comedies, of course. Why not? So you prefer? Well, why not? You can choose a comedy and go to the movie, go to the cinema together with a friend or someone, a brother. I know that you've got a brother who's got a very good taste and who advises you to buy some beautiful dresses. So why not go into the cinema with your brother to see a hilarious comedy?
He hasn't any time.
I'm sorry, he hasn't got, or he has no, or he doesn't have.
He doesn't have.
He doesn't have. He doesn't have time. Well, that's a lame excuse. When people say, "I have no time," "I don't have any time," and there is no time. But come on, you're my brother, and we haven't gone to the movies for ages. Let's go out.
No, usually if I have some time for my rest, I usually go for a weekend with my friends.
You go out with your friends?
Yes.
So when I usually have free time, I go out with my friends at the weekend. Could you repeat it once again, please?
If I have time, I go out
with my friends.
With my friends.
At the weekend, as you said, yeah?
Yeah.
And where do you go out?
It doesn't mean. Usually we go about 4 countries. Near the countries, near the river, where we have beautiful forests.
Countryside.
Yes.
You spend some time with your friends in the countryside.
Yes.
I see. Okay, like nature. I see. Okay, so and movies not that much. Okay, Alexander, what about you? Do you like movies?
I like movies,
I mean,
but
going to the movies like cinema. Going to the cinema.
I go to the cinema not often.
But you like that, don't you?
But yes, but I like watching films in the cinema if these films is beautiful, not is effective. Has special effects.
Okay, I like films if they have special effects.
Yes.
They have. So try to repeat once again your sentence without any mistakes. Come on.
I like watching films
that have some special effects.
That have some special effects.
Or especially when they have special effects, special. Okay, well I see. Okay, when did you go to the movies for the last time?
I don't remember. It was so many time ago.
So long.
Too many time ago.
I see. Okay, so as far as I can see, no one has gone to the movies recently. Mikhail, what about you? Do you like going to the movies?
I prefer to watch films on the laptop.
I prefer watching films on my laptop. So you don't like going to the cinema? Why not?
I like special films.
Special films? What do you mean?
Specific.
Difficult.
I never see these films in the cinema. Oh,
Okay. What are the movies? What are you talking about?
maybe old movies, Italian, French movies.
I see. Okay, so some old movies. You don't like modern movies, like new films?
Not very good. If I see the about maybe article about new films, I read it and I choose see it or not.
Okay, you can see a trailer to...
But the last maybe year or 2 years, I don't see no one good films.
Well, I can say I haven't seen any good movies since 2 years. Okay. Well, as far as I can see, you have some little problems, guys, with present perfect and present perfect continuous. All of you, not only Mikhail.
Yes. Maybe we can do one lesson.
But I guess you have had it already with other teachers. Well, you have classes with many teachers, and if I'm not mistaken, you had class, but still you should practice it. Try to use the vocabulary, the grammar constructions that you learned at classes, because if you just, well, for example, you have a class dedicated to that grammar theme or vocabulary and so on. If you don't use them, vocabulary, grammar structures, idioms, and so on, you will forget them. So not to forget everything, just try to use them as much as possible in your speech, okay? Because there is passive vocabulary and active one. So try to make your active vocabulary as rich as possible. Okay, so movies, actually I've been asking you these questions about movies not just like that, because now we're gonna listen to a podcast, and well, you'll understand why I have asked you a question about cinemas. Okay, so first let's listen to, and then I will send you a link, and you will have an access to the transcription of the podcast. Just a second. So, are you ready to listen?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you sure? Are you 100% ready?
101.
101% ready? Well, that's perfect. Just a second. Let me find records. I guess I have opened it already. 158. So, okay, so let's get started.
About the language points. All right, listen up. I went to a movie with my friends the other day. We got there early so we could get good seats and make sure we all sat together. Just as the movie was about to start, some tall woman with huge hair sat right in front of me. I could barely see a thing. She was absolutely hideous and reeked of cheap perfume. I would have changed seats, but by that time the theater was full. I needed to come up with a plan. There was no way I was going to sit for 2 hours staring at that hair. Luckily, a friend of mine had a pair of scissors in her purse. I knew it was risky, but the perfume and the whole situation was making me lose control. I felt I did what anyone in my situation would do. I started cutting. Naturally, she noticed immediately and screamed, "What the hell are you doing?" I was caught red-handed. I wasn't in much of a position to deny anything, considering the fact that I had the scissors in my hand. I know this is going to sound hard to believe, but it wasn't me. She was so angry and confused, she got up and left. I was able to watch the rest of the movie in peace. It was great. It's too bad she missed it. Oh.
So that's it. Well, here there is a word that maybe someone doesn't know. Scissors. What's that? Scissors. I will put it down for you. who know, don't translate, please. Those who don't know, don't consult any dictionaries. So, what's scissors? What does
You can cut everything with it.
everything?
Almost everything. I mean, hair, paper.
Okay, hair. What else? What else you said?
Paper.
Paper. Okay. So scissors here is something you can cut with, like hair.
We can cut hair, yes.
Yeah, why not? So usually people cut hair with scissors. So scissors. Is that clear what it means, Althea? Have you got?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know the word, the meaning of the word. Okay, so if you know the meaning of the word scissors, I guess you got the plot, the story. So what's happened? Let's now tell the story one by one, sentence by sentence. And so, Alexander, you will start.
I can't start.
Why not? Okay, you will finish. And why can't you? Why can't you start?
I want to listen to this track
Once again.
once again. Yes.
Why? Why do you want to listen once again? Have you missed the idea? You didn't get the main idea.
Yes, I didn't get the main idea.
Okay, who hasn't got the main idea as well? You? Have you been listening?
I think it's only Vitaly. It's loud every how to say it, every time.
You want to say that Vitaly Senior was reacting, he was laughing, so he's the one who understood and all other students. I don't think so. Maybe yes, maybe not. I'm not sure. So, do you want to listen to the records once again to the story?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know. You will have to do something special, like to prepare 2 pieces of interesting. So let's listen once again. Try to pay attention to all the details, but I don't think that's really that complicated. You are smart students, so let's get started once again. Okay, that was just a second.
I'm sorry. Can everybody turn off the microphone because it's...
Okay, I will also do that.
Okay, thank you.
Me too. Okay, so let's get started. Okay.
Wait. All right, listen up. I went to a movie with my friends the other day. We got there early so we could get good seats and make sure we all sat together. Just as the movie was about to start, some tall woman with huge hair sat right in front of me. I could barely see a thing. She was absolutely hideous and reeked of cheap perfume. I would have changed seats, but by that time the theater was full. I needed to come up with a plan. There was no way I was going to sit for 2 hours staring at that hair. Luckily, a friend of mine had a pair of scissors in her purse. I knew it was risky, but the perfume and the whole situation was making me lose control. I felt I did what anyone in my situation would do. I started cutting. Naturally, she noticed immediately and screamed, "What the hell are you doing?" I was caught red-handed. I wasn't in much of a position to deny anything, considering the fact that I had the scissors in my hand. I said, "I know this is going to sound hard to believe, but it wasn't me." She was so angry and confused, she just got up and left. I was able to watch the rest of the movie in peace. It was great. It's too bad she missed it.
Oh, right.
Well,
it is too bad that she missed that one.
Okay, so that's the story. Now, are you ready to start, Alexander? Have you got the idea? Well, actually, at least the beginning, you are to start, so you will maybe understand if you haven't understood everything when someone else will tell us, you know, the end of the story. So, did you get the beginning, Alexander? Sorry?
There happened something.
So, once upon a time, there was a guy. Let's try to tell a story. So,
The guy went to the cinema with friend.
Let's start from a guy because it's the first time you mentioned introducing in the story. So once a guy went
to the cinema with his friend.
Wait. Okay, thank you. Just sentence by sentence, like that. I want everyone participate in our telling a story. Mikhail, you are to continue. Your turn. So listen carefully to what everyone says. So once a guy went to the cinema with his friends. Mikhail?
It's hard for me. Maybe somebody else.
Oh.
That's right. I choose another sentence. Okay.
Okay, good.
I lose some sentence in I don't understand it. Okay.
I haven't got everything. Okay. Alfie, will you continue, please? Once a friend went to the cinema with his friends. One a friend, I said. Once a guy went with friends to the cinema.
And then he sat down very early, and in not the suitable place.
So he came to the cinema too early or too late?
Or late.
Too early or too late? So if he came too early, he could have chosen good seats, but you have said that he took place is that
No, late.
So he came too late to the cinema. So say please. He came too late into the cinema. Came
too late to the cinema.
At the cinema, but here we can say in the cinema because inside. So he came too late in the cinema.
He came too late in the cinema.
And there were no convenient seats.
Seats, yes.
Okay, Vitaly Senior, you are to take the tone.
But unfortunately, in front of them there was a woman with thick hair.
Who had?
Very thick hair.
Thick hair.
And very strong perfume.
Very strong, cheap perfume. Okay, good. So there is another sentence. Thank you. So Vitaly Jr.
So he tried to find another place, but they are all full.
The theater was full.
The theater was full. Yes. So there is no free seat.
There was.
What?
There was no.
There was no free seat, and he have to
put up.
Put up, and he didn't see anything first.
Okay. That's right. So actually, he didn't even try to look for other seats because the theater was full. So he had to put up and sit where he was sitting. And because of that woman, he couldn't see anything. So what happened later, Alexander?
I just remember, luckily his friend had a scissors.
Luckily, his friend had scissors in her bag, maybe. Okay, so
I don't remember what they do. Maybe they may hurt your sheet. Not your. Her hair.
Okay, so well, what do you say? Maybe.
I don't remember.
Okay, who remembers exactly, Alfia? What happened? So luckily, a friend of his got a pair of scissors in her bag, or yeah, in her purse maybe. So what did that guy do?
His friend take scissors.
His friend gave him
Scissors,
and
he wants to cut. He
wanted, or he started.
Started.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
So didn't he start? He just like was like keeping himself from doing, like, you know, a vampire who cannot eat anything with garlic. I have remembered of a scene from the movie. You know that vampires, according to the legend, cannot stand garlic. So I remember a movie. I don't remember actually the movie, the name of the movie, but there was a scene in which a vampire was offered a kind of a dish, but one of the ingredients of the dish was garlic. So he was trying to eat, but couldn't. Like was well, he couldn't because garlic, right? So maybe this guy in the cinema, he was also trying to cut the woman's hair, but it was a kind of protection she had, like that perfume, you know. Was protection. So what did he do? Did he want? Did he try? Did he? What did he do with that pair of scissors, Vitali Senior?
He started cutting her hair with the scissors.
Did he do that? Why did he? That's crazy. Why did he do that?
Because he decided that it's impossible to stay 2 hours and watch her for watching her head
instead of watching a movie.
Instead of watching a movie, it was terrible for him. So he started to cut her hair. He started to cut.
Yeah,
but the woman noticed it and.
At once, okay. That's good, thank you. So the woman noticed that at once, and how did she react? She said, "Oh, thank you. I wouldn't have to go to the hairdresser now." Yeah.
No, she turned out and told, "What are you doing?
What she did?
What the hell are you doing?
What am I doing? Are you crazy?
Are you crazy?" And so it was, and she left the cinema.
Okay, well, just a second. Before she left, what was the guy's reply? How did he respond? Alexander, do you remember that?
I don't remember.
Take another candy. You have eaten a candy.
Too much candy. It's not good for you.
I'm joking, sure, but well, don't get angry with me, okay? If sometimes I joke too much, I don't mean to hurt you or something, okay? Just like joking with you. So what happened? I mean, not what happened. What was the guy's reaction? What did he say? Althea, do you remember?
No, that moment I miss.
There is just a second. Let me comment your sentence, and I will even type it. Just a second. That's very widespread mistake. Not only so there is a mistake that people do not only studying English but also other languages, French as well. So that he said that moment I missed. Yes.
Yeah.
That moment I missed. So, look please at the sentence, everyone. That moment I missed. So, here you've got, I don't know if you know, the subject I, well, who did the action? I. Missed, there is a predicate, that is an action, and that moment is a direct object. So, I did what? Usually, you have to put first subject, then predicate, and then direct object. Well, I missed that moment. It's the right way to say it, okay? So, will you please correct yourself a little bit?
I missed that moment.
Yeah, that is. You say, well, I miss that moment. So the point is that in Russian and in Ukrainian language, there is no strict word order in the sentence. We can change it, and especially when you want to emphasize on the direct object, we usually do that. But in English, you cannot do that. There is a strict order of words, and you should stick to it. Okay?
Okay.
That's very important because it's just one of the how to say. I've got a student in French, and she is making this mistake all the time, just all the time. I trying to struggle against it. I don't know. For now, I haven't invented any maybe exercise. I'll try to, and I prepared for you some exercise I found in the internet, very good ones. I mean, dealing with this topic. So once again, so keep it in mind. Not that moment I missed, but I missed that moment. Okay. Oh yeah. Good. So you missed that moment. Who hasn't missed that moment? Vitaly Jr. maybe will help us, or Vitaly Senior, or both Vitalis.
I missed that moment.
I missed the moment too. Okay.
I can remember that the guy was he.
Very pleased. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah. So he was very pleased after doing that.
No, he was pleased, but he understands that he was red-handed.
He was caught red-handed.
Caught red-handed. So he had nothing to do, but only he said, "It's not me."
Well, yeah. That actually, he couldn't say anything but for. I know it will be hard to believe, or it's gonna be hard to believe, but it's not. Well, he said something like, I haven't done that, or something like that. Okay, it wasn't me, but anyway. Okay, so there is the story. Now we will listen once again to the story for the last time, but before I will send you the link, and you will have a possibility to read while listening. So here it goes, the link. Get the file, download it, and we'll listen once again to this story. 1, 2, 3. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started.
I went to a movie with my friends the other day. We got there early so we could get good seats and made sure we all sat together. Just as the movie was about to start, some tall woman with huge hair sat right in front of me. I could barely see a thing. She was absolutely hideous and reeked of cheap perfume. I would have changed seats, but by that time the theater was full. I needed to come up with a plan. There was no way I was going to sit for 2 hours staring at that hair. Luckily, a friend of mine had a pair of scissors in her purse. I knew it was risky, but the perfume and the whole situation was making me lose control. I felt I did what anyone in my situation would do. I started cutting. Naturally, she noticed immediately and screamed, "What the hell are you doing?" I was caught red-handed. I wasn't in much of a position to deny anything, considering the fact that I had the scissors in my hand. I said, "I know this is going to sound hard to believe, but it wasn't me." She was so angry and confused, she just got up and left. I was able to watch the rest of the movie in peace. It was great. Too bad she missed it.
That's the story. So, as you see, the guy really started cutting the hair. And he said, "I think that everyone would do that at my place. So, would you ever do that? If you
Svetozar. Yeah.
sure of him?"
And the second sentences we got there early.
We got what?
Read please. We got there early, so we could get good seats.
We got there early, so we could. Yeah, that's right, early. But you said just in your sentence, you said he got early, so he couldn't get good seats, something like that, or he didn't find conveniences a comfortable one, so that was something that didn't go together. You see? Yeah, but you are right, they got early in the movies, but he didn't know that there would be a woman who would sit just in front of him, and he wouldn't be able to watch a movie because of her huge hair. But you're right, that's a good observation. So that's right. So he got early there. So would you ever do what the guy did if you were in his position, Alexander? If you had a pair of scissors in, I don't know, in your bag or in a pocket, or in your friend's pocket, or in friend's purse, would you do what the guy did, that crazy thing?
No, I wouldn't do this.
Such a thing. What would you do if you were him?
If I were him, I would try to find
what?
Another place.
But the theater was full, and he said, I would have found other seats, but the theater was full. I would have changed seats, but at that time the theater was full, so no places, no vacant places. So what would you do?
I don't know. Maybe I found a girl who likes this perfume, and so
I would find a girl who would like the perfume.
Yes, and to offer her to change our places.
And I would offer her.
And I would offer her.
Change our seats.
Yes.
To change our seats.
To change our seats.
But the problem was not only the perfume, but the huge hair. And because of that hair, he couldn't see the movie.
Okay, I would find a tall girl.
I would find a tall girl.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, that woman was also very tall because of that. Anyway, well, why not possible? Okay, Vitaly Jr., what would you do if you were him?
It's a difficult question. I think I will. I would find some girl who could give me some pin, right? And I give that girl and please and tell her, please change your hairstyle at this moment because I don't see anything.
Okay, change your hairstyle for the moment. Would you be able to say it to an elderly woman?
Why not? I buy this ticket too, so I have a problem. Please change something.
Okay, but I guess you would say just a little bit in another way, in a more polite way.
Yeah, yes, of course. So, very polite for with old people.
With elderly people.
Elderly people, yes.
Okay, see. Althea, what would you do if you were this guy? You come in the movie, in the movie theater. You want to watch a movie. You haven't been waiting for it for, I don't know. You have been looking for seeing it, and a problem. A woman comes up with it's actually a tall woman. She's got a very huge hair. Well, so what would you do? Would you just put up and sleep instead of watching a movie?
Maybe I will try.
Would you try?
I would try in some corner. I don't know how can I say.
Yeah, you
try to see.
You would get up and go into the corner and watch the movie standing.
No. I mean, I would try to see in free spare.
but no free seats. Everything, the theater is full because it's Avatar. You know the movie. 3D movie, Avatar. No vacant places.
And old woman, yes, Avatar and old woman.
Oh, why? Children,
not?
adults, different people, because it's, you know, fantastic movie. So, Alfea, your move. What would you do? Would you cut the hair? Because have you got a pair of scissors in your purse? Alfea.
I will go away.
I'm sorry?
I would go away.
You would leave. Really? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's not very well. Would you talk to the moon and say, "Sir, I hate, like, there is an expression. I hate asking you, like, you know, I hate doing something. I hate to ask you. It means, like, I really don't want to do that. I hate to ask you, but your huge hair doesn't allow me to enjoy the movie. Would you be so kind to do anything with your hair, please?" Would you be able to say that, Alfea?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, I see. So, good. Now let's discuss a little bit first vocabulary, and then I'll ask you another question. I'd like to know your opinion about advantages and disadvantages of watching a film in the movie. But first, let's discuss the key vocabulary and phrases that I discussed in this podcast. So the first one, Vitali Senior, will you be so kind to read it?
The other day,
Mm-hmm.
someday not long ago, but you can't remember the exact day. Usually sometime within the past week.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the other day, when for example, Alexander started a story, he said, "The guy went da-da-dum, and I told you, once upon a time." Usually, if it's a fairy tale, I really like this. Once upon a time, there was a man who lived in a faraway place. So once upon a time, and here got the other day. Well, there is another way to say, like, in the past, someday not long ago, but you cannot remember the exact day. So the other day. Well, next one. Mikhail, are you following us?
No. What is the sentence or
Well, there is actually there is the second word from the list of key vocabulary. Hideous.
Okay, second here. Hideous.
Hideous. Well, hideous, and the explanation?
Very ugly.
Very ugly. So who was hideous in that story?
That woman.
That woman was really hideous, and moreover, she had that huge hair and very unpleasant perfume. Okay, there is hideous, very ugly, another word to be used in your active vocabulary. Next one, Alexander, please.
Reeked.
Mm-hmm.
Smelled very bad. A very strong bad smell.
That's it. So, what reeked? Was it what reeked actually in the story, Alexander?
It's not a very strong bad.
Mm-hmm. What reeked in
Perfume?
There was the perfume. That's right. So that woman had very unpleasant perfume that reeked. Okay. Next expression, Vitali Junior.
What the hell are you doing? Very strong and harsh language, not good to use very often unless someone is really doing something horrible, like stealing your money.
Like stealing your money. What the hell are you doing? Stealing your money? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Go. Okay. Do you ever use it in your native language? I mean, the equivalent of the sentence. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, sometimes, yes.
When do you do that? When somebody is stealing your money?
No. It's when I'm angry or something. I don't know. No, not hungry.
What the hell are you doing?
Angry.
You're not cooking dinner for me. I'm angry. You are
maybe this.
Amilingo. What the hell are you doing? I'm hungry. Okay.
Yeah, like this.
Mhm. Okay, so in some really terrible situation, like you're really in a bad mood, and someone made you feel very angry. Good. Next
Yeah.
expression, Vitali Senior, please.
Considering the fact that. This means thinking about the situation. Here, I wasn't in much of position to deny anything, considering the fact that I had the scissors in my hand. Hard to deny, I did it because she saw me to do it.
That is, considering the fact that, so because of the fact that I had scissors in my hands, so I couldn't deny it. So very nice expression, considering the fact that. Good. Well, here there was a good explanation. Next one, Althea, please.
Caught red-handed. While doing something. For example, if you steal something from a store and the policeman was you steal it. Policeman was you steal it. You are caught red-handed.
That is, a policeman watches you steal it. Watches, okay?
Watches.
Good. So, Althea, have you ever been caught red-handed doing anything?
No, usually no.
When you were a little girl, did you ever steal a candy or some jam or, I don't know, some fish or, I don't know, anything?
I don't remember, but I think if I do something, I look around and then...
So, even if I did, I was very careful.
Yeah.
I was never caught red-handed, yeah?
Yeah.
So say please, if I did, I did it very carefully and I was never caught red-handed.
Yes, if I did, I did it very carefully and never
and I was
caught.
never caught.
I was never caught red-handed.
Red-handed, that's right, okay. Alexander, you at the beginning of the class you were eating a candy and you said you bought it. Maybe you stole it. Just you weren't caught red-handed. Are you as good as Althea in doing that? Okay. Have you ever been caught red-handed, Alexander?
No.
No. Even when you were a small boy. I guess you did it together with Althea. You were stealing and you were just, you know, if someone was there or not. No?
No.
Oh, okay, I see. So, who has ever been caught red-handed? I have been, to tell the truth.
I have been.
Okay. When were you caught red-handed, Vitali Junior?
When I was a little boy,
What
I
did
smoked.
You smoked? Wow. How old were you?
How long I'm smoking?
How old were you?
I was 3 years.
3 years old? Are you kidding?
My older brother teach me.
Dear, your elder brother taught you to smoke.
Taught to smoke, yes.
That's crazy.
But after this I never smoke.
I'm sorry?
But after this situation I never smoke.
Okay, so you were caught red-handed. Well, I was caught red-handed also when I was a child. It was something dealing with food. I don't remember exactly, but I remember it was really an embarrassing situation when I caught my sister red-handed. She was at the balcony stealing some food there while we prepared some salads for the holiday, and I remember I entered the balcony and she was eating and looked at me like, I felt embarrassed because I didn't mean it. Was just by chance. It wasn't my intention, but I felt really embarrassed and I felt double embarrassed. Okay, good. Let's continue. Next expression, actually the last one. Alexander, will you read it out, please?
I know this is going to sound hard to believe, but you are showing the listener that you admit it is not an easy thing to believe. You hope that by admitting this, it will give the listener more chance to believe you.
Okay, I know this is going to sound hard to believe, but so this is the sentence I'd like you to use now. Everyone, just tell me, give me any example using this expression. You're gonna start with, I know this is going to sound hard to believe, but, and your example, your story, I don't know, your sentence, not too long. So, Vitali, will you be so kind to start? Let me think.
I know this is going to sound hard to believe, but I don't have driving license.
Okay, I see. Well, neither do I. Okay. Well, may I also tell you something? I know it's gonna be hard to believe, but I cannot ride a bicycle.
It's hard to believe.
It is, but it's true. It's true. I'm not lying. Well, it's one of my objectives. I really wanna learn to ride a bicycle, and I hope to do that very soon. When I do, I will tell you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm planning to do that very soon. Okay, Mikhail. I know it's gonna be. I know this is going to sound hard to believe, but.
Hard to believe.
Say the sentence, please. I know this is going to be hard to believe, but.
I know this is hard to
Is
believe.
it going to be hard to believe?
What is
Or
the
is
word?
it going to sound hard to believe?
Could you write it? I don't.
But this is the last sentence from our key vocabulary.
Okay, 1 second.
I know this is going to
I
sound.
know this is going to sound hard to believe,
But, and you say something about yourself.
but what?
Well, say
But I don't see films. I didn't see films in the cinema. 3 years.
I haven't seen a
I
film
haven't.
in the cinema for 3 years.
3 years. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Alexander?
Well, I know this is going to sound hard to believe, but I haven't eaten any candy during the lesson.
That's hilarious. That's very funny. I like it. Okay. Nice. Good. Althea, thank you, Alexander. Very hilarious example. I've enjoyed it. Althea?
I know this is going to sound hard to believe, but soon I will speak in English perfectly.
It's not that hard to believe. You are progressing lesson by lesson, so that's good. Okay, thank you. And Vitali Jr. will be so kind to.
I wanted to say the same, but I want.
Okay, well, you can say
I know.
anything else.
I know this is going to sound hard to believe, but I love cooking. I like cooking.
Well, that's nice. Good for you. Well, do you often cook?
Times to times, but I like it really.
From time to time.
From time to time, yes.
I see.
It's hard to believe.
That's it. So that was Vitali's intention. So he said that it was going to sound hard to believe. Okay, guys. So thank you for coming to my class. Today we have discussed a little bit the podcast. Don't forget that the order in this English sentence. Don't put subject at the beginning. It is possible when it's a passive voice, but in the sentence Althea used today, it wasn't it wasn't correct. So just mind it, keep it in your mind, and go to the movie. Try to find some time and try to convince your friends, brothers, sisters, relatives, whoever, and go out, forget some problems for a while, and try to relax a little bit with your children as well, with your parents maybe, why not? Good idea to go to the movies with your family as well. And well, I hope to see you next time at my class. That'll be on Sunday. Those who want to practice a little bit of French. Okay.
So
next week. Sorry?
I have a question
Sure.
for you about the French lesson. So Can you give me your material, previous material from two lessons?
I can give you previous material.
Vitaly, maybe I send you. I have a.
Okay, that suits me fine. Okay.
Video from the last lesson, and you can see it.
Okay.
And Vitaly, you could also. Okay. Well, anyway. Okay. So yeah, if you wish to join my class of French, yeah, you should be ready because.
Yes, I'll try to be ready.
Okay. Practice. There is a lot of work to do for you. You will not have time to go to the cinema.
It's a challenge for me.
I'm sorry?
It's a challenge for me.
Okay, very nice. Okay, good. So once again, thanks a lot for coming to my class. I enjoyed your company today. And see you next time. Have a nice weekend and goodbye for now.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.